Welcome back to the deep dive. So, if your inbox looks anything like mine right now, it's flooded. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all the pre-Christmas deal alerts.
Oh, it's overwhelming.
It really is. It's the highest purchase volume time of the year, which means two things. One, the discounts are huge.
Right.
And two, the wave of digital danger that comes with it is, well, it's even bigger.
It's a digital feeding frenzy, really, and we are the prey.
Mhm.
Cyber criminals, they don't just see holiday shoppers.
Yeah.
They see millions of people who are operating under massive pressure and high emotion. The urgency of limited time offers mixed with just the sheer volume of packages everyone's expecting.
It's a perfect storm.
That's a perfect storm for fraud. They are so organized, and they are leveraging that emotional rush to get you to bypass your own rational defenses.
And we have some pretty alarming source material for this deep dive, urgent alerts issued by Amazon itself, plus deep research from major security firms. So our mission today is clear. We're going to dissect the modern cybercriminals playbook for the holiday season. We'll extract the specific, highly personalized tactics they use.
And most importantly,
We are leaving you with the non-negotiable defense strategies you need to protect your finances and your identity this month.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, understanding the why is really the first step toward self-defense. If you can just recognize that they are deliberately creating excitement or anxiety to make you click without thinking, you've already won half the battle.
Okay, let's unpack this and start with the staggering scale of the threat, because the numbers in the sources, they really tell a story of industrial scale targeting.
Yeah.
This isn't just a few small-time scammers working out of a basement.
Oh, far from it. This is
Yeah.
a dedicated, sophisticated industry. I mean, look at the context Amazon provided. They felt the need to issue urgent scam alerts to their massive user base.
And that user base is huge.
We're talking 310 million users just in November 2025. That's a huge operational lift, and it shows you how seriously they view the threat to customer trust.
310 million people.
Yeah.
That's a massive chunk of the entire global online shopping community getting a direct warning.
It is.
And on the defensive side, security companies are fighting this massive battle too. Kaspersky, for instance, blocked 38 million shopping-related phishing attempts in 2024 alone.
38 million. And what's fascinating there is how criminals target the expectation. When millions of people are expecting dozens of delivery updates and account emails.
Right, and deal alerts.
Exactly. Every single fake message has a much higher chance of landing successfully.
Yeah.
These numbers just confirm that the volume of fraud attempts, it correlates directly with the volume of legitimate shopping.
So we have to be vigilant. The odds are kind of stacked against us.
They are.
Okay, so if these criminals are so focused on Amazon shoppers, and they are, we need to know their moves. Let's break down their playbook. The 4 primary attack vectors the sources highlighted.
Absolutely. Knowing the type of attack helps you immediately categorize a message as suspicious.
And all 4 rely on what you said before: convincing impersonation and manufactured urgency.
That's the core of it.
Okay, number 1 is the fake delivery alert. I think this one is maybe the most insidious because it taps into that very real fear of losing a package.
Yeah, or just missing the delivery window.
Exactly. So these are texts or emails claiming there's a package delay, a customs issue, some phantom problem that needs you to act immediately.
And that action is always clicking a malicious link to update delivery info.
Always.
And it plays on a physical concern.
Right.
Why you're worried your actual physical goods are stuck somewhere, so you bypass that critical thinking check.
Okay, so the second vector. This one's the classic phishing email, but it's highly refined now.
Right. These are convincing, highly polished emails using spoofed Amazon branding, requesting urgent payment updates or account verification.
And always citing some kind of alleged security issue that has to be resolved right now.
Always now. Then you have the human element, the impersonation calls. This one often targets, the older demographic or really anyone who trusts direct contact more.
So fraudsters posing as Amazon tech support.
Posing as Amazon tech support. They claim they've detected suspicious activity, and they pressure you into revealing highly sensitive information.
Like your login credentials.
Your login credentials, or, crucially, your one-time passcodes, your OTPs, so they can fix these made-up security issues.
And that has to be the ultimate red flag, right?
The ultimate. No legitimate company, certainly not Amazon, will ever call you and demand your login or your OTPs to fix a problem they found. If they ask for your password, just hang up.
Just hang out. Simple as that. Okay, and finally, the 4th vector, Malicious social ads.
Ah, the FOMO ads.
The fear of missing out, exactly. You're scrolling through social media, you see a third-party ad promoting a completely unrealistic discount, like 90% off the newest gaming console.
Right, the impossible deal. And those ads lead directly to fake storefronts that exist for one reason only.
To capture your payment data.
That's it. It's that click from the social ad that acts as the primary hook. The ad promises the impossible, you click because of the urgency, and, well, that brings us right to the anatomy of the attack itself. It's not just one bad email. It's a multi-layered process.
I was really surprised when I read this section on the criminal flow. It just details how organized they are after they get that first click.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the key red flags the sources tell us to look for in those initial fake emails or on those landing pages?
So even before you click, look for the signs of psychological manipulation. The sources are very clear on this.
Okay.
Look for generic greetings. Dear customer, not your actual name. Look for threatening language about your account being suspended. And most importantly, look for pressure to act immediately.
That urgency again.
That urgency is designed specifically to disable your critical thinking filter.
And if they do bypass that filter, you enter stage 1, the fake login pages.
Yep.
You click the link and you're redirected to a counterfeit website on some suspicious domain. But crucially, these pages look identical to the real Amazon site.
They've cloned everything. The branding, the fonts, the layout. And this is where you have to pause. Because if you miss the fake domain spelling, you move right into stage 2.
Which is data harvesting.
And they are greedy. They don't just stop at your Amazon password.
No.
The sources show these additional forms pop up, requesting extensive personal details. Mother's maiden name, your date of birth, billing address, and your complete credit card information.
Wow, they're building a full identity profile.
It's a full identity profile, which is far more valuable than just one quick unauthorized purchase.
And that leads to stage 3, the final devastating move, criminal exploitation.
Right. Once they have that deep pool of your stolen data,
Yeah.
attackers use it for massive identity theft. They make tons of unauthorized purchases across different platforms. Or
even worse.
even worse, they sell your entire information package on dark web marketplaces where it can be exploited for years to come.
And connecting this to the bigger picture, it's not just Amazon, is it? This brand impersonation is widespread.
Oh, it's widespread and it's fluid. While Amazon is a massive target, these cyber criminals are simultaneously and often using the same infrastructure, targeting other high-volume brands. Think Netflix, PayPal.
They go where the money and the users are.
Exactly.
And the attacks are evolving so rapidly, which makes our job as detectives much harder. We're seeing new things, like browser notification scams. Can you explain how that works? It sounds like it uses a legitimate browser function for, well, malicious ends.
It does, and that's what makes it so tricky. A browser notification scam tricks you into giving a website permission to send you notifications.
Okay.
You click a misleading prompt that asks if you want to allow alerts. Once you grant that permission, the malicious site, which you may have closed long ago, can flood your device with fake, persistent alerts that impersonate trusted brands.
So they look legitimate because they're coming from your own computer's notification system.
Exactly. And they try to get you to click on something malicious constantly. It's a persistent threat.
That is sneaky. And then there's the AI factor. The sources highlight that advanced AI tools are now generating near-perfect phishing emails and cloned websites.
Yeah, that's a whole new ballgame.
So if the grammar is flawless and the branding is spot on, what are the new subtleties we need to watch for?
You're right. You just cannot rely on typos or bad design anymore. Since AI can generate perfect language, we have to focus on contextual accuracy and technical details.
Like what?
Like, look at the sender's full email address. Does it match the domain exactly? Are they referring to an order number you don't recognize? Is the email pushing you to click an attachment instead of just logging into the site directly? If the email feels generic or lacks a specific recent interaction you've had, your skepticism needs to spike.
Okay, so what does this all mean for the user, beyond just losing a few dollars? Let's detail the 4 critical real-world impacts the sources warn about. The long-term harm.
The first is, of course, financial loss, the immediate damage from fraudulent transactions. But we have to move past that quickly, because the second and far worse impact is identity theft.
Right.
And this leads to long-term consequences. Ruined credit scores, loan rejections, and potentially years spent filing police reports and dealing with credit bureaus to recover your financial reputation. It's a nightmare.
The third consequence is often overlooked but can be catastrophic. Malware infections.
Clicking a malicious link can install spyware, not just some benign virus.
And spyware is different.
Very different. Spyware monitors your entire activity, stealing passwords not just for Amazon, but for everything else. Your bank, your work. It can compromise every single device on your network.
And the fourth.
And finally, non-delivery fraud. This is common with those fake social media ads we talked about. You send payment to a fake online store for that 90% off item, and nothing. No products are ever received.
And your money is just gone.
It's gone. And crucially, because it wasn't a legitimate transaction through a verified platform, that money is often entirely unrecoverable.
Okay, this is a lot of threats, but fear not. It is time to move into the defense strategy. This is the actionable knowledge we promised. We need to create some immediate habit changes. So what is the fundamental, non-negotiable rule that governs all of this?
It all starts with one thing: channel control. Always, always access Amazon or any other major retailer through the official verified mobile app or by typing the URL directly into your browser.
We cannot stress this enough.
We really can't. Never navigate through links provided in unexpected emails or texts. If you get a suspicious communication about an order, confirm it by logging into your account directly and only through the official channel to check your orders page or the message center.
Use the official site as your security hub.
Always.
Okay, beyond controlling the channel, let's talk about security layering for your accounts.
Enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA, immediately. That adds an essential security layer by requiring a second code.
But the sources are saying we should maybe even move beyond that now.
Increasingly, yes.
Yeah.
Especially beyond 2FA that uses SMS texts. If your service supports it, consider adopting passkeys.
And what are passkeys exactly?
Passkeys replace the password entirely, using a type of cryptography where your password is never stored on a server. It can't be stolen in a data breach or phishing attack. It offers maximum account protection.
Okay, now for the nitty-gritty practical tips for spotting a sophisticated attack, even when the grammar is perfect. Let's start with the immediate visual, the URL check.
Question unrealistic deals. If a discount seems too good to be true, a brand new premium item for 90% off, it is. It's just not real.
Right.
And similarly, if the message creates this artificial frantic urgency, it is highly likely a scam designed to rush your decision before you have time to look for those subtle red flags.
So pause. Just pause and be skeptical.
That time delay is your best self-defense mechanism.
Okay, the third critical tip, data lockdown. What should you absolutely refuse to share, no matter what?
Never, ever share sensitive data via email, text, or a phone call. This includes your one-time passcodes, your passwords, your full credit card numbers, or any Social Security information.
Full stop.
Full stop. Legitimate companies simply will not request this specific set of data through unverified communication channels. They just don't.
And finally, let's talk risk mitigation. The choice of payment, this is key for recovery if you do get hit by fraud.
This is a big one. Choose credit cards over debit cards for all your online purchases, especially during the high-risk holiday season. The protection is legally and operationally superior. Well, credit cards are governed by regulations that cap your liability much lower, and they often provide zero liability for fraud. Debit cards can leave your actual bank account frozen while the bank investigates, which could lock up your rent money.
So credit cards offer a buffer. Debit cards offer immediate exposure to your actual cash.
That's a perfect way to put it.
This has been a crucial deep dive into the modern playbook. The core takeaway, based on all these expert warnings, is simple. Your awareness, your skepticism, and your deliberate action to use the official channels. That is your single best defense against these constantly evolving cyber threats.
It really is.
Slow down, breathe, and shop smart.
And, as we move forward into a world of these perfect AI-generated scams, we all have a collective responsibility here. Reporting scams immediately to Amazon's official scam help page or to the relevant retailer is absolutely crucial.
It's not just about protecting yourself.
Not at all. That vigilance protects you, but it also helps the provider shut down that malicious infrastructure, protecting the thousands of other shoppers who might be targeted next. Stay alert, stay safe, and, be part of the solution.